All right. Greetings, everyone. Greeting Kerbal Knot fans, nerds, and just friends alike. Welcome back to Wesley Crusher, now known as the Traveler channel. And today we are playing Kerbal Space Program 2. Okay, I need to mute StreamYards that is in the background. There, now that is fixed. Actually, it was YouTube that I had running in the background. All right, today we are playing Kerbal Space Program 2. This is early access. This game is not finished for those viewers who are, wondering what's the state of the game. It is playable though. I've tested it a little bit last night. We're going to load up my file here. You know what? We will make a new campaign. Difficulty normal. Base settings for now. Campaign name. Karoga. In the name of Karoga, we will conquer space. Space Agency. I'm going to abbreviate it. Karoga. Republic. Aeronautic. And Space Education Department. Crashed. Sounds about right. Let's see. So you can't do you can't upload your own flags yet. I'm sure that'll probably be something that devs will work on or modders. The devs department did say that they're going to have this game open for modders like the original game. Well, let's see what kind of looks Kurogan to me. I don't know. Kind of this red one. It kind of works. And then you can pick your agency colors. Go for a deep red. And how about a kind of light blue? Okay, medium blue. Oh, that looks good. Set colors. Okay. Oh, maybe I can't have the exclamation point. There it goes. Still kind of figuring out this game. It only came out yesterday. It's only able to play for about an hour. Load time is a little long, but the original game had a very long loading screen to get the game going. Springtime. Springtime is the first one to show up. I mean, Bird was here first, but he could not stay. He said he had nephew over. Greetings, Springtime. How are you? You are welcome up on the panel if you would like. I posted a link a little bit ago. We can do some live commentary on Kerbal Space Program 2 early access. Intro video. Should I skip it? Oh. Bravely sending Kerbals where no Kerbal has been before. Good, then we can skip it. All right, here on this channel, we don't read tutorials. We don't learn how to play the game. We don't read rules. We just build rockets. All right, so here's gonna be my goal for this gameplay. Can we land on the moon? 47 Yorktown, greetings. He says, good afternoon from Eastern Canada. Well, good afternoon, Yorktown. I would love to have a co-host. So if anyone is willing, there's the link to the StreamYards up above in the chat. First one, click on it, can join me on the panel. Actually, you know what? First two. Anyways, we're going to try to build a ship to land on the moon and claim it in the name of Kuroga. Plant a flag on it. So let's get started. So one thing they changed is instead of saying like their actual size of the parts, they just say they put category into like small, medium, large, which is kind of nice. It makes it easy to find parts that match. So we're going to go for a medium size kind of like command pod. And should I make a single ship that lands on the moon or do a lander capsule that, you have two ships that connect, one lands on the moon and then it comes back into orbit and reconnects? I'll wait for you guys to answer in the chat. So I got to kind of relearn where all the parts are. Engine mount parts. Docking port. Immediate. Oh, no. It's small on the top. There we go. Okay, yeah, thermal shield. Don't want our little Kroganauts to burn on reentry. Decoupler. There we go. Reaction wheel. Reaction wheel helps our ship turn in space. Monopropellant. Medium. There we go. Monopropellant is for, where are they? RCS thrusters. I'll put these like, yeah, some there. Some there. Now the user interface is really different. Well, not too different on this game, but it's different enough that you have to kind of get used to it again. Okay. I'm going to put a little antenna on the bottom. I don't know why on the bottom, but parachutes. Gonna need some parachutes. Otherwise, this would not be a good ending. Let's say I should describe what I'm doing as I do it. So this down here, synchronized mode, tells the game how many of those parts you want. So synchronized mode is equal of left and right. If you're building a plane, it really helps, but sometimes helps with a rocket too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Was there a 5? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Synchronize. One of those right there. The smaller parachute slows you down in higher atmosphere. The larger ones, the smaller one slows you down a little bit, but not enough to save you. The large ones slow you down enough so you don't crash, but they open up later. So that's why I use two different types. Oh, gotta check the staging. We'll separate the. Yes, yes. Put that one parachute there. There we go. And look, you can see inside the craft. I'll show you guys that again later when there's actual Kerbals in there. Speaking of which, we might as well get our crew. Now, you can't make custom Kerbals yet. I'm hoping that's something that will come out. So I can make, Wesley Kerman and Birdo Prey 5 Kerman. But for now, we're going to use good old reliable Jebediah. And, Bob and Tim. Seems like a good crew. Oh, power. Might need power for this ship. That might be, a good thing. Even though they're labeled by size, I still click on the wrong one. All right. So that's a good upper stage. Now we're going to have to build the other stage. I love how it builds like a fairing for the decoupler of a different size. See, it's going from medium to large, and it's like, oh, this is bigger. Let's build a fairing to kind of cover that up. That they did a good job on. Okay, so. Oh, no. Okay. Trying to see if I can. Yeah, there we go. 4 of those. That is a big rocket. Don't know what that one, even though it's got a lot of thrust, I don't know if that one is going to be enough. So we're going to do a little trick I learned. Take a couple of these tanks. We're going to move it down and inward. Come on. No, inward. There we go. And put a couple extra. It looks very, very much like a kind of 60s, or no, earlier, like 50s, 40s sci-fi rocket. Now, you can adjust these wings however you like. These are actually, I think, stabilizers, but that's what I want. So I'm going to bring this all the way down. Just really ridiculously winglets. Like, okay. I want to make sure I have enough control in space. I'm going to add some RCS thrusters lower. I think I'm going to go for a single piece rocket to land on the moon. So I'm going to need some landing gear. Oh, those are huge. Oh my gosh. Oh, gee. I think those might be overkill. Funny as those are, it's just oh, okay, cool. So these are light strips. Add those. I have noticed it takes the part a second to attach. There we go. Extra large ladder. How big is this? Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, okay, so I need to move that ladder down. Okay, not too much. Oh, come on, ladder. Up. Let's rotate it slightly. There we go. Now, on the surface of the moon, the mud, the Kerbals can use their little RCS jetpacks to fly up to the ship, but just in case, we're going to give them a ladder. Oh, okay, we got a little problem. That was in the way. So, offset that. Go back to 1. All right, that should be give them the ability to climb back up. Track those. Oh, hey, no. Boom. Okay. I can't think of anything else. Let's save it and try it. I call this Kroga 1. All right, make sure the crew is still in there. Don't want to launch a ship with no crew. And let's go. Let's see how long this screen takes to load. Oh, hey, that was quick. Yes, yes, yes. We don't need instructions here. We just do things. All right. Begin countdown. Oh, main rocket didn't fire. Okay. Lesson learned. Always check your staging. And Bird is back. Bird, first Kurogan rocket. Now I'll pan around so you guys can see the surrounding. And keep in mind, this is early access. The devs have already said that they're going to add more detail. The trees down there are going to be collidable eventually, but at the moment they're not. I think it looks pretty good compared to the first game. Now, first game took good. First game is 15 years old, and it took years for them to get it to where they wanted it. I'm going to suspect this game is going to take a similar process. It's going to take at least a year or two before the game is really where they want it to be. The early access is, hey, this is playable. It's fun at the moment. It's not done, but it's fun. All right, we're gonna want to begin our turn. Oh, okay. I did not add a lot of struts. Adding struts makes your connected parts more stable, and because I did not do that, we have a little bit of wobble in the upper stages. So I don't want the ship to fall apart. We're just gonna let this stage kind of burn. Maybe get just a little bit of a turn. What's nice is it tells me how much delta V I have left in this stage. We are at 12 kilometers. I want my surface speed to go up. We need. There we go. Map will show us our trajectory. Okay, this stage is almost out of fuel. Separation. Bye, lower stage. Whoa. Okay. Let me place a maneuver node so we can get the ship to kind of point where we want it to later. There, that looks good. There's a ship off to the side. Whoa, okay. Where'd my ship go? Okay, okay, there it is. The camera's being a little wonky here, but it won't let me zoom in more. What is going on? I was not having this problem last night. What did I do wrong? I should have quick saved. I want quick save right now. Okay, I can deploy the solar panels. Hopefully, I all right. We're gonna speed up time. Wait. Okay. Okay. I know it's not time for the maneuver node. Maneuver plan. They changed it, but let's. Why isn't the camera fixed on celestial capsule? Okay, but all right. I'm gonna relaunch. This is the camera has a warp core. The camera got lost. The camera crew. Hey, Bird picked out the colors of red and blue. It's the Krogan colors. All right. I'm gonna get this bird off the ground. I think its thrust to weight ratio on that bottom stage is not all that great. I mean it goes. It's just it chugs. It Now, a nice thing is you can speed up time even while just launching. Uh, so we can speed this up a little bit. Um, I don't have any control. I don't have any control. What's going on? Flight map tracker. I don't have any control of the ship. What's going on? Is that? Okay, I can turn on or off the engine. Yorktown. No, no Yorktown. Krug is not NK. Okay, I can steer by using these maneuver angles, but that's it, and that's it's not good. Okay, we're high enough that I can try to just plan a. Get us at least pointed in the right direction. And there's not much fuel left in this first stage. Oh, is that Cinnabon? Is that Cinnabon?
Wow, so you're the one weirdo that bought this game, huh?
Yep, you should have known that.
You
I
could have
mean,
saved yourself $40, and I would just came over and punched you in the balls.
it's not that bad. It's more the user interface that I'm having to kind of learn because they changed the camera system. They changed like how you put the ships together.
Yeah, it's missing half the functionality, missing half the parts. No science. It's just hey, fly a ship for a while. Why is your rocket so floppy?
I don't know.
It's got a flaccid rocket. What's going on? No, but otherwise, how is it though? Pretty fun, or
Uh, yeah. I mean, I played it a little bit last night and I wasn't having any trouble. And then today, of course, it's like everything's going wrong. Why is my ship just going straight back down to the planet? What did I do wrong?
so you must have a pretty good graphics card because when I was looking at the specs, it looked
I have
like
a
you needed a fucking NASA supercomputer to run
I
this
have a
thing.
3080.
Yeah, see, I would never be able to run it right now because it's still unoptimized. That
Oh yeah, that's. I've heard people with the 40 series are have some problems.
yeah, I mean, it's just kind of weird that we release it after so many years of development and still not have this thing optimized yet. But I guess it's early access, so you got. I guess we can cut them some slack. But
Do you know how long it took for the first game to get optimized?
not that long. I mean, when I bought it for like what $7,
How long ago did you buy it?
years and years, like pretty much right when it came out. I was like, oh hey, a space game for $7. Why not? I'll try that. That one was CPU intensive. This one's GPU intensive. So you just swapped out the shittiness for this game.
I don't know what is going on with my ship.
Yeah, it's what? It's like wagging its butt at you.
I don't know. Maybe if it's trying to get control from the wrong place.
Do you have the SAS turned on? I heard
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
I heard that if you turn that off, it's actually a little bit better.
Really?
Because it starts getting screwed up, like when it's trying to course correct for you for some reason. Sometimes it glitches out. That's what I heard from some of the other people playing the game.
Okay, but
Now you have
yeah,
no control.
without that, I have to admit, and then the camera's like not fixed on the ship. It's
Yeah, that's annoying. There's got to be a way to do that though. Otherwise, it'd just be stupid.
okay. No, without that, it's like
have you been able to get anywhere except for orbit yet?
Last night I was able to get to the moon, no problem. Like,
oh my god!
Today it's just like it's because I'm on live stream. That's what it is. It's just
they allow you to do one mission, then the game just breaks.
okay. No, what? Okay. I don't know. From this, it looks like I'm just falling straight back down to the ocean. And
hey, man, at least you don't have to worry about heating right now. So let that thing torpedo right into the ocean. Have you noticed that some of the capsules don't float either? They'll sink to the bottom of the ocean.
oh, really? No,
Yeah.
Does it depend on the size? Or
I think it's just a weird glitch where every now and then on any of the capsules it just happens. That's how it happened to a couple guys. They're like, what the hell's going on? Why are we sinking? Like, huh?
I don't know. I'm just gonna burn in this direction.
That's usually a good idea. The weird thing, if you probably burn towards the planet, you'll probably end up at the moon.
Oh wait! Did the camera just fix itself? I mean, as the updates come by, I'm gonna play this and see how it goes.
Yeah, I saw so many bad things with it. I just figured I'm not spending money until they start to actually fix the thing.
I mean, yeah, but what happens if a year from now they're like, "Oh, we fixed all the bugs. Oh, and the price is $60."
I wouldn't be surprised. I'll probably be like $80 or something. $100. Get all the functionality of Kerbal Space Program 1 finally.
Okay, what I should do is probably just build a plane and then fly around. I heard there's lots of like bridges and stuff you could fly under.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about trees because they don't have collision yet.
All right, yeah, we're losing altitude, but
no, it's all right.
Gaining speed.
It's always good. So,
yeah. Our goal wasn't to go to the moon; it was to go to other countries.
Very low Earth orbit. Skim the surface, Wes.
All right, this stage is almost out. Last stage, go. Oh, All right, good thing we have
Oh, you did
parachutes.
say last stage go. I just listened to you. It said bye.
Oh, look how fast it's going.
Wow, wow. I think it's I think you're faster without engines.
No, they were going without me. My engines were like, "Oh, bye, we don't need you anymore." Too bad I couldn't land on that island.
You can try.
With what? My
Hey,
little
you,
RCS thrusters?
yeah, I'm sure they're like massive powerful. Have Jeb jump out.
This is the one
Abandoned
thing
ship.
I do like is you can look inside the ship and see them there.
Yeah, you can see their terror in their faces. They're about to
They're
die.
like, "Oh, we're all gonna die." And one's like, "No, it's all right. We're gonna land in the ocean. Does this thing float?" I don't know.
We'll find out.
Do you know how to swim? No.
You probably just dump the weight because you don't need that heat shield right now.
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out how to drop the fairing.
Really? It's not the same as last time. Just hit the space bar.
No. So the user interface is different. You have this toolbar for all your parts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thermal shield, but there's nothing to eject it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Not surprised.
All right, let's get that first parachute.
Because those boxes on the right of your screen, that's still the staging, right?
Yeah, over here on the right.
Yeah.
That's the staging.
Huh.
I mean, the clouds and water does look better.
Yeah.
You know, the first game didn't even have clouds without mods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know a lot of
The,
people were saying that, you could get like pretty much the same graphical look pretty much just by adding mods to the original game.
I didn't see any mods that made the oceans look better.
Well, yeah, probably not that. That'd
But
probably be way too computer CPU intensive.
I still think you got to give it time. Got to give it a year and see where it's at.
Yeah, but already been in development for like 5 years. So it's like
I think just during COVID, they just took it like a 2-year break. They're like, everyone go home and work from home. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to work from home.
I think they went backwards because I think before COVID, when they were releasing like preview stuff, they did have like atmospheric heating and stuff like that already enabled. Has the multiplayer been set up yet, or is it still just single player?
It's still just single player.
See, that's the whole thing of wanting to buy it, was the whole multiplayer part. That's a letdown.
I knew that even if I don't play it much right now, even if it just sits on my computer, eventually I will get to this, and I wanted to stream it while it's like still within the first week of. Oh, hey, it floats awkwardly.
I can't. Yeah. Snipe the views. Are you bouncing in the water on the water? Oh no, it reminds me of crazy
it
waves.
almost looks like it clipped the water, and then
I like how the waves don't really interact with the ship. It's just kind of melts around it.
Where's the retrieve ship? Recover vessel. There we go.
It's weird because the waves moves, but your ship just kind of just floats there, it's stationary.
Recover vessel. There we go. What?
At least the end screen gives you some encouragement and says you did a good job. Unlike the last game, it's just like you idiot.
I recovered the vessel and I didn't realize, and now I'm just watching the ocean. Oh, what?
Loading screens are better, a lot faster at least.
All right.
Can you use all the different launching areas or just the one for now?
Let's try. Let's let's try to build a plane.
Sweet. Put some guns on that thing.
I've never been good at making planes, but we'll try this.
I'm terrible at it too. Well, in the old game, is because the wing pieces were so shitty, it just took forever. Now, since they're procedural wings, it should be probably easier. Just throw on the biggest rocket you can for the plane too.
I could put like
Yeah, the go fast rockets. I think that's bad. Oh, no, never mind. No, it's not. It's just weird looking. I think that's going to be a little bit top heavy. I think your center of balance is going to be off a little bit.
and then we'll just put some really big wings.
So now if you eject, you get immediately sucked into the engine intake. Meth nerd wants meth nerd. Sorry, mountain nerd. He wants to know what the frame rate is.
Oh, you can turn on that. You can turn that on in settings, but it hasn't been bad. When I launched a really large ship, which had over, oh hey, birds in the background.
I just said that.
Hello, world. It's Birdo5. Kapla.
Hey, bird.
Congratulations, traveler, on the first successful Kurogan launch.
We
to
didn't.
space.
We didn't die. Look at this plane. Frame rate.
Sure, there'll
It
be
was
many more.
the frame rate was a little bit slower when I was launching that large ship with like over 100 parts. But as soon as I dropped that first stage, and so that was a good like 10 parts or whatever, it lost. It went back to normal. So it wasn't bad. I think if you start to build really ridiculously large ships, it would slow down, but
I checked in for a few minutes before I could talk when I was driving around. I saw you build a rocket, and it was really floppy. It was like flexing all over the place.
that was the same rocket.
Was
This
it?
thing- oh my god!
You built a snake.
Oh my! I don't even know what I'm doing. Just
That looks super aero. It looks like a Star Wars fighter thing. I don't think that one engine's gonna cut it though.
well, it's 2 engines.
Oh, all right. Wes is going for the all-wing design.
You gotta have some kind of wheels.
Do you? Do you really?
just put the one.
Is it the unicycle plane? I don't think that's gonna work.
Are you sure?
I think it might tip over.
So it's interesting. They don't give like careers or jobs titles to the Kerbals. They're just
That's still coming. That was too difficult to code.
oh, I didn't even tell it where oh, okay, it automatically
wow.
knew this was a plane. Oh I can hear like the wing dragging on the runway.
Heck yeah. That's how you want to start things off. Oh, there it goes. You only need one.
Okay. Lift.
So
Well, that went better than I expected.
Another successful Kurogan Airlines flight.
Yeah, that one doesn't count. If there's no
Alright.
survivors, it doesn't count.
That was just your proof of concept plan. I think you proved you shouldn't build it like that.
All right, let's start over again.
I mean, is there a wider fuselage? I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
silly. It's kind of weird to have that giant jet on top.
It was giving us extra power.
I think it like gave you extra power just into the ground. That was the suicide engine. I think you might need bigger wings too. Just saying.
You can make up the small wings with more engines. Basic physics.
I'll put some in the front.
He's going for the go fast swept wing design, huh?
Really long? Like make it like a glider?
I'll give you some super lift. Strong breeze will get you in the air now.
What is that doing?
Why is only one side of a blue stripe?
I know. I think those were a little too large, but there. How about that? I need one on the top. It's a little bit better. Can I put?
Is there a way to put a smaller wheel in the back?
Yeah, I could. So the back will play lower.
Well, just to prevent it from hitting. You don't need a big wheel in the back. I guess something right up against the engine.
I think it'll sit low in the back then.
That's fine. Pilots like to look up anyway.
All right, we
They
got.
like to have no horizon in front of them as they're flying.
Where is Bob? I think Bob took a day off. All right, I'll put Bill. Yeah.
There you go, natural lift.
All right. All right, will it fly?
Oh, it'll fly. There you are. You're airborne. You've already gone further than the Wright brothers. You could totally head to Kyrgyzstan.
I lost control.
That's fine.
Okay, I can
Don't
control the
worry
throttle,
about
but
it.
I don't have.
I'm sure it must be under robot control.
Oh, the tutorial. Oh, that's what it was. No, no, I still can't control anything. Uh oh. Yeah, Oh, okay, okay. It switched the controls to JKLI. I want to turn this around. I don't want to. I heard about this. Someone had said like it goes into docking mode for some reason, and you have to switch it back out. But where's docking mode?
And the colors are reminiscent of the North Korean flag, because I like their flag. Might be a shitty country, but it's a fine flag.
Oh, great. I don't have roll.
You don't need a roll. It's just to show off.
No. Where's docking mode? Or brakes, lights, gear, abort.
I don't want to worry you, but you seem to be losing altitude at an alarming rate.
We're 2,000 meters above the ground. It's like the pilot's shaking back and forth. He's like, "Wee."
It works. Everyone's a little bit sick, but everyone's getting mild concussions just from their heads slamming back and forth.
Okay, so I
You're
heard about
gonna
this
eject.
problem is the game changes it to docking mode when you're trying to dock two ships, but it changes the control types, which is really bad for planes. So I got to figure out where is.
So when you try and land, it goes into docking mode. Is that what you're saying?
No, when you're trying to connect two ships like in orbit,
Oh,
you can put it in docking mode to make it easier, but for some reason it did that to this plane.
oh.
And I don't know where to go to change that.
I think if
So-
you just smash the E key, you'll probably eject.
Stability? No. All right, so where should we try to go?
Find one of the other places like you can launch from.
I think I know where one is. There's the island runway. Just got to turn this thing around without roll.
Do you have unlimited fuel or what?
No, I don't. My fuel's on the bottom right over here. So I have a lot.
Our pictures are covering up everything.
Jets don't burn fuel that quickly compared to rockets. Okay,
I think that giant afterburner engine would be burning through fuel pretty quick.
Yeah, I just it's like we're seeing a rocket trail for quite a while.
All right, so we want to get to that island that's up ahead. The broken controls that I have. Come on. Come on. You want to turn. You want to roll. Come on.
Do you have to like manually set up your control surfaces, maybe? So it looks like everything's trying to act like an elevator.
Maybe I'll probably figure it out after this stream. Okay, great. We're right at cloud level and I can't see much. There we go. All right, we'll get that speed back. Landing gear. You guys see it? The runway?
I see it.
See something.
I think I got too much speed.
Nah.
What? And then it just falls just straight down.
Looks like your rocket finally shut off.
Yeah, I
Oh,
throttled
you
down.
did that? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Here's brakes. Brakes. All right, brakes on. I'm losing my speed. There we go. Okay, come on, come on. Don't miss the runway. Pull up, pull up.
Runway or a dirt road?
Dirt road. Perfect.
Hey, anything you can walk away from, right?
Oh, turn off brakes. Turn.
It had been a good landing.
There we go. Fix that.
It just makes it easy for you to get out of the airplane, I guess.
Yeah, you saw the little door on the back?
There you go.
I don't understand why the plane's going backwards.
Maybe because there's more weight in the back and the wheels are facing down. Okay, but there's got to be a way to control or change the control.
Probably doing the vehicle assembly thing. Did you use a tail fin for your wings, maybe?
It's going to the wrong keys where it's not, WASD. It's going to IJKL. And I heard someone else had this problem online. And it was because the game thought it was in docking mode. So
Oh man, I think some dick is trying to scam me on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on eBay. Fucker.
You should probably just send him the card, and I'm sure he'll get you the money soon enough.
No, I sent it to him, and he said he had to pay an extra $382 to get the card delivered, and he's bitching about the envelope because he's like, "You need to use a regular plain envelope." I'm like, "No, I've sent over 100 cards with that envelope and didn't have any problems with it." And I even sent that, and I sent him the invoice that shows he only paid $1.08 for shipping. And I asked him for a picture of his invoice, and he hasn't sent it to me yet, or responded.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Jackass just wants a free card. Because if I refund the difference on shipping, that just means he gets the card for free. So
Tell him you'll send him a better card for an extra $5.99. And I'll print out a picture of me. It's a Berto Freight 5 trading card.
No, we'll see if he leaves me a negative rating.
Oh, it looks choppy. Okay. No, that's good. The graphics looks choppy for a second, and then it kind of fixed itself.
See how high you
How
can
high? Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Put your airplane into orbit.
I mean, you can make single stage to orbit vehicles, but I don't think this would count as one. I like how he's like excited. He's like, "Yeah, this thing actually flies."
Yay!
Oh, it's losing speed now.
Uh-oh.
Yep. 24 kilometers up. That's not bad. Let's go back and try to design one that can go higher, faster,
Go
stronger.
shoot down a Chinese balloon.
Just delete that. We're gonna try. this style. I can make it a dual cockpit, like
Sweet.
and then just stick a bunch of like random Kerbals in there. You know what, Bird? This ship needs to be a different color.
That's okay. You can use whatever colors you want. You always use white. White and blue. Blue and red and white, whatever. If you want to throw some yellow in, some green, it's all good. Try to stay away from the pink and the purple.
Okay, how do I? There it goes. No, red and black.
Oh, black is
and red.
nice. Yeah, that's sweet. You can't put on a custom flag though.
I didn't see
I
the
saw
option.
the flag pick on another channel that was playing.
They
the
had
game
some
yesterday.
pre-made,
Yeah.
pre-made flags, wings. Those are huge,
Yeah.
but okay. We should add some more jet engines, huh? All right, how does that look?
Uh, I mean, I think other than those big jet engines, it looked pretty good.
Well, these two are rocket engines, which I'm gonna activate after I get it off the ground. So I need something to get it just in the air, but
There's nothing smaller.
we don't do small here.
I I just feel like those are not. Yeah, that's your problem.
Oh, it's fine. It just might be hard to land it.
I
Oh,
think this is like a one-time use plane.
One time it's fine.
You fly to where you're going, and then you jump out. Land by parachute.
Come on, come on. Nose is up. Landing gear up. There you go.
The
All right,
landing
we're
gear
gonna-
just it's stored inside the engine, so the wheels just destroy the engine the second they retract.
All right, let's see how high this thing can go.
Yeah, these landing gears should just disconnect and fall off once you're off the ground. 'Cause you know you're never going to need them again.
So over here is it shows me how high in the atmosphere we are.
That's called altitude.
Yeah. Well, this is your altitude in meters. This is how much atmosphere you're. All right, gaining height, but we're not really gaining speed.
Yeah.
Nope, we're losing speed.
It's because the air is getting thinner. Yeah, that should help.
Oh, I'm burning through that fuel so quick.
Did you just blow up your plane?
Don't. I guess so. A little hot.
Was that intentional?
No, that was not intentional. Came in a little hot. I didn't know there was reentry physics.
I think there was some friction.
I think you're probably like pushing like Mach 20 through the atmosphere.
Let's try that again.
Obviously, there's a bug in the software because clearly your design was perfect. Like, in all honesty, if you do redesign the plane, you should put the engines on couplers so you can drop them
Yeah,
after you put the rockets on.
that'd be cool.
Although then I guess you'd have to glide it back in.
How fast are you going? I mean, you're already producing vapor trails on the runway.
I'm going like 160, 170 meters per second. That's not that fast.
130 meters per second?
Yeah, that's like.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's like a 7-kilometer runway, I guess that might be about right. Take what, 10 seconds to fly over it?
Your volume's a little low, Bird.
No, I'm not yelling because nephew probably is trying to sleep.
So at 170 meters per second, you're already pushing 330 knots.
Okay, so I noticed when you go through the clouds, the edges become choppy on the plane a little bit. Yeah, like right there. You move the camera around, and then it kind of comes back. All right, this time I'll wait for the jet engines to cut out from a lack of air, and then I'll turn on those rockets, but not at full power.
What's the goal of this? To orbit the Earth or to
I
not
mean,
the
if
Earth,
possible, I just
whatever
want
the
to see how
planet?
high I can go with this setup. I find that neat that you could see through into their skulls.
Zero brains. That explains a lot. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. 8,000 meters and climbing. Nine 9,000 meters. What do you think? It's rocket time?
Sure. You bring the rockets on at like 20% or something.
Yeah. That plane leaning? It is leaning. Why? Uh-oh. No.
Might want to cut the rockets.
No. I think they need to be
Shut the engines. Disconnect the wings.
disconnected.
Set auto.
I told you to disconnect the wings.
All right, what does it say that happened? Structural failure.
You're building a plane that is not designed to go into to orbit. You can't just strap a rocket on a Cessna.
All right, what should I try next?
Try going to the moon again.
Okay.
In an airplane.
Should be able to oh, there's some stock vehicles. This is something someone else made.
That's probably garbage then. The hell is that supposed to be?
Here's the one I made.
That's the one you got to the moon with?
No, I think
Oh.
that was the one I did at the beginning of the
That
stream.
was your floppy rocket.
What's this one? Oh, it's like the same one. What? Yeah, it's the same one, but not finished.
Oh.
All right, we'll try this one again, and I'll put some struts on it to try to keep it together. Here are. All right, maybe that will help.
I think it just needs more rockets.
Needs more rockets.
Needs more boosters.
You can't go wrong with more boosters.
All right, like that.
Sure.
I mean, are those going to break off when you eject them? Or
Yeah.
are they connected?
There's a decoupler right here.
Yeah, but you just connected the nose cones to the.
Those struts on auto brake when
They
you
do. Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, what's the? Okay. And then crew, who's in there? Valentina. What happened to Jebediah, Bill, and Bob?
They
They
died.
died, man.
Did they?
They were on those planes that didn't come back.
I refuse to accept their death. All right. It's not very stable.
Don't
like
launch until it's pointed
It's like
straight
sitting
up.
on its wings, just tilting.
Maybe launch right away before it falls off. Over.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know if this is my frame rate dying or the ship is just going up slow.
That's fine.
What's this? Lights?
Hmm.
Wes, I gotta go, but I'm going to keep watching.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Bird.
Thank you.
See you later, Bird.
Yeah. See you later. Great luck with the Krogan space program.
Yeah, my game volume was way too loud. That's why I couldn't hear anything. How's it on your end, Cinnabon?
What?
Can you guys even hear the game audio or?
No.
Oh. Then you're missing half the fun. That's
You can't hear the screams of terror.
all right. When I decouple those boosters, do you think they're gonna hit the rocket?
Maybe if they're still running. Maybe.
They're still, yeah, they're still running, but they're almost out. And yep, there they go. Causing more space junk. Just dump them in the ocean.
Creates fish habitats. Not a problem.
Oh, okay.
It's where the coral will live now.
Well, I think we're in space.
I hope so.
Those boosters did help because usually the first stage usually runs out by now, but it's still got like half its tank.
There you go. Always need more rockets.
I like this effect of the rockets in the back. How it like cones out. All right, let's see what our trajectory is. Okay, not bad. Okay, I'll finish off this stage and then plan a maneuver. And hopefully we don't get all wonky cameras again.
Doesn't make any sense.
What's up?
So he sent me a picture of the envelope, and it's got this weird like postage due, 382, but the pen is in two different colors. So, I mean, I suppose I could just avoid the headache and just refund that amount, and just ban him from ever buying from me again, I guess. But I mean, that doesn't really make any sense because I don't understand why I can literally send 100 cards out and never have an issue with the envelope size, and all of a sudden because they're literally making them pay the full postage on top of what eBay they got paid from eBay for the postage. So I mean that's why to me it doesn't make any sense. You would think that if they were complaining about the package size, they would just make them pay the difference for first class shipping. But he's showing the entire, the full amount for a 3-ounce packet for a 3-ounce package at first class.
Huh. So these are like cards you sell?
Yeah, so I think he's fucking scamming me, but I'd rather probably just take the hit on this than get a shitty review rating thing. I just ban him.
But if you take the hit on it and he still gives you a bad review? Whoa, okay.
Well, then I can just because I can get it removed. So I can just contact eBay and be like, look, I solved the issue by giving a refund of what the extra he paid, and then I can just ask them to remove the negative mark. But
All right.
so I mean, at this point, because I mean, he bought a card for $1.40. So if I refund this, I'm basically paying him to take the card for me. So I mean, that's a pretty good scam, though. I mean, you make money off of it by doing this. See, he's had this happen in the 3 times in the past few months from various sellers, which I don't believe. I'm gonna look at his. I mean, he says, well, he does have 100% feedback, but I mean,
All right, my rocket is spinning out of control, and for some reason it won't stabilize. I still need to make a burn to stay in orbit. So what is going on? All right, let's try that. And the camera's being off-centered again. I don't know if I'm even burning in the right direction. No, I'm not. What the fuck? What's going on?
See, because I'm under the impression. See what I understand is if for some reason the postage isn't the right amount, they should be returning it to me and kicking it back,
Yeah.
not doing this postage due nonsense. So that makes me think that this is just bullshit.
I'm having some kind of trouble with the controls again. I don't. I'm just making my orbit more shallow. I don't know if I hit something, if I hit an option or something that. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to come back down. All right, now my rocket's just spinning out of control. All right, we're gonna land this and then call it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I wanna like figure out what is going on, but I'm probably gonna have to look up online of where'd my ship go. Where'd the rocket go? Oh, okay. There,
You're inside of it.
it's here apparently.
It was cloaked.
Okay, can I at least burn retrograde? Will that? See, like it's drifting away from the.
Well, you've got like 1,000 RCS thrusters.
It feels like you had a cameraman. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go out of the ship and I'll record you guys, burning, and then the ship just flies away without him. Okay, but where is the ship? Where? I don't know. Came a little hot. Okay, so I guess the ship got destroyed. Well, that was Kerbal Space Program too.
Awesome. Definitely ready for retail.
So I think I know what the problem is here. I'm streaming at the same time.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
There's got to be some kind of like StreamYard's YouTube collision with the coding of the game.
The game's so awesome they don't want people to see how it really plays, so they screw it up.
All right, well, thanks for coming on, Cinnabon.
Sounds good, man. See you later, Wes.
And thanks for everyone for joining my stream. Have a great day. Need to end stream.